Do you think that Butler is behind Leon's rhetoric and some of his decisions? Right? How much of it you think is Leon? How much
you really want me to answer that?
Yes, man, yes. Would I ask if me never answer it?
Yes. Yes, to a large extent.
Because that's the theory out there that Craig is using Leon to enact
to fight
revenge or to fight against the J.
Fight his battles,
yes.
Unfortunate. As me say, as an enthusiast of the sport and of Jamaica's football, I kind of feel we're not in the best space right now.
Right. Who do you think can turn it? Which coach or manager you're looking at?
Because they might go within the system. That's why
at that point.
Because the leadership, it all starts
because
on the
I
top.
can't tell you that if when the next coach comes here, I understand they want another foreign coach. But who is to tell that when he comes now? And him come to Jamaica and him see what I want and see how Jamaica.
I'm ahead of.
Him say it was some gone back when me come.
Exactly.
But I used to them kind of stuff.
Yeah, because Hal Goodson had a good resume and we saw
but he just couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, he couldn't deal with it.
So just the level of toxicity like they just need for
You think we move on from Leon Bailey completely?
No. Any coach will come here. I go want Leon be a part-time team because he's a quality player.
Yeah.
But when you see what comes with him, it seems.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth the trouble? Even knowing that he not perform as well for the Reggae Boys as he does for Aston Villa.
Put it this way. If I was to take over the job as coach right now.
Remember, we like Craig.
I'm just saying.
Craig, I'm a general.
Yeah, we like
Craig. I'm a general too.
I think you vexed with me now.
Don't make it vex with me. I like you, Craig.
But I've been working a long time and I was there when the contract was being signed with Leon to go to Aston Villa. I mean up on the house.
Gee.
I was right there.
Yeah, we've been up there a couple
times.
Yeah,
man.
One time.
But Craig is like that. If you say it, you might not be friends after this interview.
No.
Why you allow Oral to come here and say those things?
The views expressed by Mr. Tracey
Is that of him?
Reflects.
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, I'm just asking. Why not the people them?
Yeah. But you think that if there's a way to integrate, reintegrate him,
I would have make the attempt to try to get him back in anything. I'd try to sit down with him and talk to him and feel out him headspace for him there. Because he's a quality player. Right. As you say, they'll give you the best. We don't see the best time for Jamaica.
We have not.
Which is a problem. Which is a challenge. But we're not trying because you see him playing for Aston Villa. So you know him can play football.
Right.
But for whatever reason, or combination of reasons, him not bring that for Jamaica. Now, if I took over the team, I would want that player as part of my Arsenal. Now, if the baggage are going to continue to come at some point, at some point, you're going to say, all right, now cut my losses and run. Because if it's going to be disruptive to the chemistry of the team, now going into the World Cup qualifiers, a tough decision have to make. But me wouldn't be, me not join the wagon if you say, done with Leon, no.
I think you just need a mediator, a buffer, like somebody, probably JFF need to employ somebody who's good at mediation. And just be a bridge.
The master them have the budget for it.
Yeah, probably.
I'm telling you, Ari, come on.
And it's like, you're telling this to somebody who watch like 5 FIFA documentaries about how much money they get.
They
have the money. They have the money.
You see the world governing body of football, FIFA, them are washed with money.
We watch the documentary.
They are awash
and
with
it's
money.
mafia style.
Till them are wash money.
I don't know about that.
The news express.
I am told that each member nation, whether you're Jamaica, Germany, England, France, no matter how big, no matter how small, they get in the region just by being a member, $2 million every year. Yeah. And there are other grants and other facilities
that's why it's mind-boggling to me. Like people are complaining about the accommodations, the quality of
but
pay.
no, football is expensive though. It's expensive.
Yeah, but still like
it is expensive though. Despite them getting all of that and them have a big deal with Adidas, it's still they have like, if I'm not mistaken, like 7 national teams to take care of. The age group teams, the female teams, and only the senior men's team, I think, make them a profit when they play.
Wow.
So there's a shortfall where them have to make up with all of that sponsorship and that. You know, like the girls qualify for World Cup the other day, them get some money in them coffers. The FIFA subvention where them get them use that around. And them have a day-to-day operation of the federation up there. So although FIFA give them enough money, you know, football is expensive, you know.
Especially
it's a World Cup campaign. And millions of dollars for World Cup campaign.
Especially we as a third world country, we cannot start at a deficit versus the bigger, more established countries.
That is why it is so important for us to be efficient and effective in our planning and execution. And we don't have unlimited resources. Like, well, not unlimited. We don't have comparable resources. Like some of the territories where we are competing with USA,
which means
Mexico,
less room for
Canada. So we have to be more efficient and more meticulous with what we are doing. Which I think is one of the problems right now.
Okay, I'm not Google heading at the positions of
we
leadership.
have to know what we are doing. We are looking at coach now. We have to make sure so we get a coach. We have a team. We have about 8 Premier League players that play for Jamaica.
Yes,
EPL players.
We have the team.
But when you look at the team I play, it look like Peter and Paul prep school. You look at pick some youth and say, go out there on the field.
No disrespect to Peter and Paul.
I'm just doing Paul primary. Let's say you just put some little youth. I saw the team don't look organized. They think there's no camera, there's no cohesion in how them play.
You know what I think?
That's why we need a coach to sort out.
I think they need to watch Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso?
You need to watch that show.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a really good show about football.
Football?
Yes.
So you watch football movies?
Yeah.
It's a series.
It's quite good. Yes.
But when you watch the series, you'll see why this statement is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So you don't feel like Solskjaer are the man?
Don't bring Ole into this. Ole just left one toxic situation.
Why they seem so hell-bent on bringing a Manchester United? Why the JFF, they have Manchester United fans up there?
Crazy.
I understand says so Ole not coming.
No.
We're hearing about Steve Bruce. I'm hearing word now that he's not the guy either. So it's a lot of speculation going on.
I'm a Manchester United fan, but when I heard the Solskjaer room, I'm like, come on.
I don't think he's the best coach. I don't think he's a great coach. And that's not because I'm a Liverpool fan, but
I think part of
I
it
just
is
remember when he was at Man U, we just really, Man U did remind me how Jamaica team look right now.
He had his moments, you know, he did. To give him his credit. It's just that it's the same type of situation like with the JFF where it was certain.
The Man U is kind of toxic now.
But we have fixed things. Ineos, big up Ineos.
All right, so let's move on to track now. It's Olympic time.
No, hold on. Before we move on to track,
you know,
right?
I'll ask some more questions.
Football related?
Yeah.
Go on, ask it.
So last year, speaking of funding, last year Bonnie Shaw did have some comments about starting a GoFundMe in preparation for World Cup, and we're upset about that.
Yeah, we get a whole part. We get a whole part out after that, because the JFF is a very unpopular body, you know.
Yes.
So whatever people say about the JFF, any criticism of the JFF, whether it's credible or not, people are going to just run with it. Now, as a man where do this kind of thing for a living now, I can't afford to forget. I have to maintain my objectivity.
Yes.
And what Bonnie Shaw said on that occasion was actually incorrect. And she gave the world the impression that the girls needed a GoFundMe in order for them to qualify for a World Cup. That was actually not true. And of course, me did brave enough to come out and say so. Against the very popular Bonnie Shaw, World Cup girls who just got the second round create history.
And seemingly siding with the JFF.
And seemingly siding
with the devil.
With the JFF on that occasion. But that's what we do. And that's something I pride myself on, you know. Come realize say in Jamaica, when people have predisposed position, they can't be objective.
No.
So if you hate the JFF, you just hate the JFF.
Yes.
So there's nothing good as some people reason, but I know some of them think. So on that occasion, I disagreed with what. In fact, what she said was incorrect. Let me try to dance around it, you know.
But so just clear up what was incorrect.
All right. There was a GoFundMe that was launched by one of the parents for one of the girls on the team. But the GoFundMe was not what led or helped the girls to go to the World Cup.
Right.
The JFF spent billions of dollars in that campaign for the girl to go to the World Cup. The GoFundMe, I try to remember it now. It was formed by, as we say, one of the girl's mothers, the girl named Mother. And what it did, see like, all right, just like when the girls go on tour and all them something. And they wanted to. Normally when they go out, the federation take care of them meals and them hotels and all of that.
Yeah.
Well, let us say the girls go to some weird city in Europe where the cuisine not to them like. So they don't want the hotel food. They want to go on the road and get food and they want to do some shopping. That was what that particular GoFundMe was set up for. Oh. So not to fund the World Cup qualification.
Yeah.
The JFF funded the World Cup qualification.
Yeah.
But the impression was given by that statement that if them never set up a GoFundMe, and it was repeated by the international media all over the world.
Yeah. You know them love a sub story.
Yeah, man. Them love that story.
So
love that
very
kind of
misleading.
So, in that case, we did side with the JFF.
Just to clear it.
I'll give you a joke. There are some important people at the JFF because we used to beat them so much. They never used to talk to me. The GenSec stopped talking to me one night time. Because he was making so much mistake, I used to criticize him left, right, and center. You see, after that saga there, when we say, no, the girl, them wrong this time, the JFF, not culpable this time. Mr. Trump called me and said, Oral, you know, you're such an objective person.
That's what come on when they side with them time, they know I give you props, man.
You see me sojourn in the media.
Yeah.
It teach me so much about the psychology of Jamaican people.
Us too. Doing this.
People, them tribal, you know?
Yeah.
It's not about whether you're right or wrong. It's whether people like you or
like
not.
you or not.
That's it.
And if somebody like you, you can't do nothing wrong.
You can't do nothing wrong.
You know what they call it? Loyalty. Loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty. You're not loyalty, Reggae girls. You ever said that?
Yeah, man. That's the only reason, man. It used to annoy me one time.
It does.
But we kind of understand it. No, just say, sometimes we just dismiss it.
No.
You see, I'll my radio show, me though.
Crazy.
Me up on East Side to 12 for morning time, you know. We have a show named The Sports Explosion, Monday to Friday, 9 to 11, you know, when we interact with. Yes, so you see, on that show, most of that show is interactive phone calls.
Yeah, you did. Talk sports.
That is like a sample thing when you have to reach with the people, you know. Sometimes you have to bite my lip enough to remind myself, I'm free to hear radio.
Yes.
Yeah, we did have a radio show too, sports radio show, like a sports radio show on Sun City. Yeah, same thing with me. It's like,
yeah, man, because sports people passionate, you know.
Yes.
Passionate. And you see all the same JFF thing we're not talking about.
Yeah.
JFF is the most hated organization in Jamaica.
Yeah.
It's
so,
them,
the government.
Them and the government. Yeah, them the government. Yeah.
That's true, man.
Yeah, man.
That's true. At least you'll have some people on green side say, allow them, I like.
Yeah,
there's nobody on the side of it.
Yeah.
Not one person.
Nobody.
No, but it was so telling when Leon come out and say it, like so many, like that's when me realized, like, wow, like, all right, let's take a step back because not a lot of people was on Leon's side.
Yeah,
like
at the time.
Right, because everybody's like, no, JFF are fuck Rina, but no, Leon, you can't say that.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, that's interesting.
And even when the coach, when he was leaving the other day, he said, because he came on my radio show one morning and he said, a lot of what Leon said was true. This is obvious to know after I decided to leave already, so I must tell him something.
Makes it
my one foot in and out.
So by next week, I ain't gonna be here.
So you're not agree with what Sir P said about Leon?
You know, so one day, one time, let me tell you. You see, Leon kind of misunderstood, you know. All right. Craig carry Leon and his son them and another you trade them initially. And carry them go Europe from them about young teenagers.
Yeah.
So Leon never socialized like a typical kid, you know.
That's true.
So I mean, most people that listen to him now have that kind of context to what I say. But sometimes I think because of that kind of background and how long him spending at the trenches, there's a lot of, you see the success now we are coming with now. Leon signed a nice little contract with Aston Villa.
Oh yeah.
So it's almost like when you break through them kind of barriers there and reach where you reach, it's not so easy, you know. Some of we don't have that decision to make. Can look upon it and say, yo, Leon are going, so my hype so and wait. But sometimes when you try your journey, you know, and you speak how you feel, you know. Another man don't understand it, you know.
No.
And someone might say it rub even me wrong, you know. But let me tell you what the problem with Leon now. Some of the things where Leon say, he not say them right. He not say them right. He not say them right.
Like
when him come out and say, I mean Jamaica, I mean people come out to watch Pan Jamaica.
Yeah.
We know what he must say, but he must say it right. Because it's literally not true.
Yeah.
It's actually not true, you know.
They came out to the team.
Yeah, but you know if you say that, Marla.
Yeah.
You see what I say?
It make you sound like
a narcissist in the context of the team.
Yeah.
And a narcissist in a team setting don't work right because team is a group operation.
Inevitably I go pre.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an issue. So it's almost like me have some empathy for Leon. So when Mrs. Serpy them a run out and get wicked on him, I don't know if sometimes I don't pay Serpy no mind, you know. One time he been running a one argument with me that one time. I'm have to rush him. I say, go back round, so what talk about?
Crime and violence.
Go back round, so.
Hello, the sports team.
Sports are my thing.
So don't come in on my domain.
Am I black this?
But him a do him thing.